Hi everybody and welcome back to Beetlnees Plays, and I'm playing today a Train Life, a railway simulator, which if you wait until the end of the video, and I'll put a link up at the end, I did some tutorials a small while ago, and I've put them in a playlist, so as I said, that will be linked at the end of the video if you want to have a look at those. So this is the first gameplay I've had since doing those tutorials. Now, I have played this game before on the Xbox Series X when it first came out, and I played it for a few weeks and yeah, really enjoyed it, and then gave it a rest. You know what it's like, there's lots of games out there, and it's just a case of finding time to play them all, isn't it, really? But I thought today I would start the kind of gameplay for proper, and I thought just to get back into it a little bit easier, I would have a look at scenarios. So I'm just looking at the scenarios now, and I think I'm going to choose this postage one. So it's Prague to Wrocław, is that? Apologies if my pronunciation is not right, it usually isn't right, but yeah, I apologise for anybody who is from Poland. And in fact, is that Poland? I'm not sure, to be honest. I think it is. Yes, it is. It says there, doesn't it? Czechia to Poland. There we go. If I read the screen, it actually tells me, doesn't it? So, lesson learnt there. Read the screen. So, yeah, let's get on with it. So, yes, I'm sure I want to begin this scenario. If you are new to the channel, by the way, please give it a thumbs up, and oh look, it's stormy weather. Well, I didn't expect that. Fantastic. That looks really well, to be honest, doesn't it? So look outside, try some of the different camera views. That looks really good. I think that's yeah. I think the rain on this game is excellent, actually. It looks really well. The raindrops on the train hood there and everything. So yeah, fantastic. Right, so let's get into it. What are we actually doing? So Prague to Wrocław, and time's passing on, so we better get on with it really. Request station access from Prague warehouse. So we need to get that sorted out.
This is the station operator. How can I help you?
So we want access, please.
Oh.
Thank you very much. And the next one is perform postage drop off, pick up at Prague warehouse. So off we go. Let's get rid of that, and we will take the handbrake off and get it into. It is in forward drive, isn't it? And away we go. Now I can't remember how to get the wiper on. Is that? Oh, that's it. Is that it? Yeah, there we go. Okie dokie. And we need to keep to the left. Slow down a little bit. Ah, I've got lights on. Oh, where's my lights? Find already. Can't believe it. Well, I did warn you. So I'm assuming this is where we pick up our cargo. Let's make sure we get onto the orange striped bit. And I do seem to remember that you can stop anywhere on this bit, so it's up to my controls again. Oh, there we go, we're alright. There we go. I've got my lights on. Haven't I got my lights on? Oh, is that full beam there? Wait a minute. Let's have a look. So that's It's got a letter D. What's the D stand for? Let's get out of the train. Let's have a look. There we go. Have we got light? Yes, we've got lights on, haven't we? So what do the different symbols mean then? So that's got, I'm assuming, dipped headlights. That must be full beam. That's, oh, daytime lights. That's what it'll stand for, won't it? Yeah, daytime. So we want dipped headlights. Okay, that's the one we want. Alright, so let's get back inside. And we need to make sure the handbrake's on, and we press A to open the doors. And A to close the doors. Okay, so I've got my lights on. What is the problem with you? I'm just not understanding that at all. Lights are on. Surely, aren't they? See if full beam's adequate then. Okay. Right, drive towards Rocklaw Warehouse. Let's see if we can get off without any more fines. Well, it's humdinger of a day, isn't it? But it looks good. That's the main thing. Take some of the power off. We've got a green light, and we need to keep right. Just take some more power off. And we are now leaving that particular depot, station, whatever it is. Just increase the speed a little bit. Now, a flashing green light, I think, is a little bit of a warning, so there may be something coming up. I'm not sure on that. Perhaps you can put it in the comments, the flashing green light, but that's what I'm taking it as. And we've now got flashing amber, which I know is a change of speed limit, so that's going down from 80 to 50 in the next block. Nice castle or something up there. Very nice. And the sun's set that way. Let's get back inside quick. So we're now coming to a 50 zone after these signs. But perhaps flashing green light doesn't mean there's an issue ahead. I'll have to look that one up. I'm not quite sure what flashing green means. Wipers are doing the job nicely. Some lovely scenery though, isn't there? Lovely scenery. Let's have a front view. Speed up a little bit. Wheels spinning up slightly. Oh, hello. Was he waving at us to tell us to stop for something? Bit of a viaduct here. Just look at that though. The one thing I like about this game is the views. Oh, just going a little bit too fast. You no longer have access to Prague warehouse. That's okay. We're not going there, so that's fine. We need to keep to the right. The speed limit change coming up, and 80 to 50 it says. Which, yes, looking at the hood it says the same on there. Probably because of the tunnel, and we're in a tunnel zone. Whatever that means. Tunnel zone. A zone for tunnels. Let's work on getting this speed up. But we need to be a little bit careful because the next block is showing 80. Sorry, I do apologise. This block's 80, the next block is showing 50, isn't it? So, Rocklaw Warehouse. To ask.
Station operator, you've been given clearance.
Yes,
Proceed to
let's
entry.
get that clearance in. To keep to the oops, don't want the handbrake. Keep to the right. Let's just slow it down a little bit. And now we need to keep to the left. Just take the brakes off. You do get a little bit fingers and thumbs with this particular game, I have to say. Everything seems to happen so quickly. Speed up again. Lovely station. Now the reason I'm going so slow, and this happened to me the other day, is oh wait a minute, that's the reason, isn't it? Because I've still got my... If you've got the window open on the left there, the throttle doesn't work. I think they need to fix that, really. Because I keep thinking that the controls have gone doolally, and it's not that at all, it's that window open. So you ought to be able to leave that window open if you want, and still use the controls. It seems a bit silly to me. What I am going to do is just turn this music off, because when you're playing a game like this I just think it gets in the way. Has that actually done anything? No, it hasn't now. Now I've saved it. But I've noticed every time when I do save it every game, and every time I come back to it the music's back on again. So that's something else that needs fixing. That's better. So Just need to keep to the right. Just get the speed up a little bit more. I'm always very wary of the speed on this game, though. As I said, things crop up so quickly, and you sort of get into a little bit of a panic mode when you're wondering what button to press. You know, which button do I slow down with, and which button's the throttle button, which button throttles off, and everything like that. And it all gets a bit much sometimes. And especially when there's something coming up like an animal on the track, or a train on the track blocking the route, or something like that, and the signals as well. A lot of things just seem to come up very, very quickly, and you just don't seem to have time to sort them out. Still raining. Lovely sky though. Look at the colour of that sky. Very pretty. Oh, we're coming up to a 120 zone soon. Get the hammer down. Not yet. And it's confirmed on the signs yet. It's 120 zone, so let's get that speed up. Hear those engines whirring. Come on, faster. Let's go. I can only assume we're going up a bit of a hill. So we still need to keep to the right. Possibly be animals on the track. Let's just take that throttle down a little bit and start to reduce our speed, because I don't trust. Yep, there's an animal there. Look. It was odds on there was going to be one. 1200 meters away, so we're okay for now. We need to keep an eye on it, and the horn is the left stick. That's it. Let's get everything planned so that we make as few mistakes as possible. Just keep going for now. Start slowing down more when we get within a few hundred meters. Rain doesn't want to abate at all, does it? Okay, so let's throttle off. Count down to the animal. Where is it? Horn going. Has he gone? I think he's gone, hasn't he? Yep. He's bobbed off. Brilliant. Okay. Checking the sat nav. We still need to go to the right. Oh, and that's something else as well. So let me just pause that again, because this is something else I keep having to change. Is I like my map to be GPS orientated, and it keeps resetting that as well. That's better. So it's pointing straight up. So going back to the lights, and just get me speed down a bit. Going back to the lights, it looks like you need that. I mean, I'm thinking of it like a car, I suppose, where that's obviously a kind of full beam, but it looks like that's what you need to have on on the train. So that's what it shall be. Nice canyon there. Use horn to warn your train is approaching. Okay. Oops, wrong button. I knew I'd do it. Yeah, people waiting at the level crossing. Okay, let's get the speed back up. Time are we on? 18 minutes. We should be doing this in 23 to 27. Well, that remains to be seen, doesn't it? All the little houses with the lights on. How far have we actually got to go? Let's have a look at the map. So we're there. So we haven't got that far to go then. So I think we're doing okay. We should be doing it within the time frame it's set. Just up the speed a bit. Try and get up to 90. More near us, damn it. I quite like that view. It's a little bit like what's the game? Transport Fever. Just get that volume, get that throttle back down. Which incidentally, I've just purchased that game actually. The reason I've only just purchased it, I know I'm a bit of a late comer to a lot of these games, but I am not playing on a PC, I am playing using Geforce Now on an Nvidia Shield Pro, and that's how I play my games. A bit of an armchair gamer, sat in front of my big TV in my living room, and I haven't got a powerful PC, I've just got a basic laptop, and the Geforce Now service was a way of me getting back into PC gaming without having to spend a fortune on a gaming PC. Now, although you are limited to some degree on what games you can play on Geforce Now, it does seem to be a very good service for sim games, and that's the reason I decided to buy. Let me just concentrate on this a little bit. I decided to buy Transport Fever 2, which I will be doing some gameplay videos on. So again, if you would want to see any of that, please subscribe to the channel, and you will get more of this and more of that and more of a lot of other things as well. So at the moment I'm tending to concentrate on well, quite a few different games, to be honest. I'm trying to get round to doing a video of them probably once every week or two, and other games I'm playing are I'm trying to think now, a little bit of World Rally Championship. I've just started playing Everspace 2, which is going to be released in the new year, and I know Transport Fever 2 is due to be released on console in February, along with gamepad control, which is what I like to use. At the moment I'm using a mouse and keyboard on Transport Fever 2 because that's the only option I've got. So when I start doing the videos on that game, then that's what I will be using. But I do try and use a gamepad whenever I can. Obviously, because being sat in a chair in your living room, you don't want to be messing about too much with keyboards and mouses. So what other games have I been looking at? Builder Simulator, Gas Station Simulator, and Car Mechanic Simulator 22. That's another one. So if you're fancying any of those games, then like I said, stick around, subscribe to the channel, and give them a watch. Ooh, we're up 110 now, aren't we? We can get the speed up a bit. Throttle up. Go, go, go. $22.45, and it's reckoning we could have done it in 23 minutes. That shows how slow I can be sometimes. Having said that, trying to talk about one thing and play something else is a little bit too much multitasking. Yes, speed, speed. Need to watch these bends though. Don't want to roll the train. It's not too bad. Animals near the track again. Well, we're not there yet, so we can just leave it running for the moment. Oh, what's the next speed limit? Let's get that throttle off. There's lots of things happening all of a sudden. Like I said earlier. Going at about 80 for the moment. Let's get back inside the cabin, make it a little bit more realistic. And we need to keep right, so that's all set up. Reduced our throttle a little bit and get prepared for this animal. But we do need to crack on because we need to get to Rocklaw within the next 3 minutes, or 2.5 minutes actually. I think it's got the animal, hasn't it? That's good. Right. Oh no, we're still going too fast, so we're just going to increase the throttle there, and we need to get it down. Now in range, so let's get on that radio. Is it Rocklaw Warehouse we're going to, aren't we? Oh, what's happening? Let's get the throttle down. Let's just take the throttle off for the time being while I'm thinking what I'm doing. So Rocklaw Warehouse, let's... Can't get into contact with them yet, can we?
Hello, you're clear to arrive.
Well,
we'll mark tracks for you.
Ask the main for clearance. Don't want the handbrake. All fingers and thumbs at the moment. Let's just have another look on the map, see where we are. So... Okay, yeah, so it looks like Rocklaw Main is there where it's hidden. It's between the coal mine and the warehouse, isn't it? I think. Yes, it is. Okay, so we go through Main and then onto the warehouse. Okay. So we'll get the speed back up to 80. And we need to crack on. Come on. Do we lose bonuses or anything if we're late? I'm assuming we may do. This rain's been relentless. I wonder if there's a setting to get rid of that little dot in the middle of the screen. I presume there is. We're not going to have a look now, but I'll try and remember to have a look for next time. It would be nice if that just kind of faded out when you weren't doing anything. Unless it doesn't, I've not noticed. Just leave it still for a minute and see what happens. But it's not going away, is it? There may be a setting in the options. I'll take a look. Okay, so we need to keep right. Well, unfortunately, we've gone past our estimated time. I did say at the start of the video, didn't I? But we've just got confirmation. Okay, so Rocklaw Warehouse in range, so let's contact them.
Station operator here. You've been given clearance. Proceed to entry.
Thank you very much. Let's get rid of that so the throttle works. So we should all be set up now to have clearance to go through Main and carry on to the warehouse. So unless there's any bugs or anything like that in the game regarding this particular point, we should be good to go. We need to keep to the right, we need to get that speed down. Just go to brake on. Ease the brake off. It's good. Still keep it to the right. And I wonder if we've got the route now for the drop off. Pressing the button but nothing's happening. Oh, we need to change that. Have I just missed that? Perhaps not. Well, this must be Main. So let's get the speed up. Yeah, this looks like it's the Rocklaw Main station, doesn't it? And we need to carry on to the warehouse. So this is the passing line that we're on, so I don't think we made a mistake. We could have gone through the station, but this is the better way of doing it. Now there's a 50 coming up some point soon, so as soon as we see the flashing ambers, we will start to get it down to 50, which is the next speed. To keep to the right, here we are, so we need to get that speed down to 50. Or is it 60 at the moment? 60 at the moment, isn't it? I thought it said 50 the next speed limit. Okay, so request station access from warehouse.
The station operator, you're cleared to arrive.
Thank you.
We'll mark the tracks for you.
Thought we'd already done that, but there you go. Okay, so yeah, oops, I've put the handbrake on again, I keep making that mistake. I need to close that window, otherwise my throttle doesn't work. Let's get going again. So remember to close that window. But it is a feature that wants sorting out, in my opinion. Because it's just nice to have the information there sometimes, on the screen. So it looks like it's already set up our route for the drop off, so we don't need to press the select button on the sat nav. Just reduce the speed a little bit. Ah, we're nearly there. Just get on the brake. To the right, and there's our drop-off track. We know it's the drop-off track because usually it has a little down arrow on it, and the pickup track has an up arrow. I can't see one here, but anyway, this is where it's guided us to. Let's get that brake on. Stop. Okay. There we go. So we need need to open the doors. And close the doors. And that hopefully should be the end of the scenario. And it is. So let's just have a quick look at the end screen. So it took us a little bit longer, 5 minutes 10 slower than estimated. That's a decent amount of wagons, not a powerful engine, and some hills ahead of you. Objectives: request station access, perform drop off, drive towards Rockler Warehouse, request station access, and perform postage drop off. Yep, we've done all that. So money reward 43,328 and experience reward 2,166 XP. And yeah, first time 100%, arriving late minus 12%. Well, we're not surprised with that, are we? So you do get penalised for being a little bit late. But yeah, that's the end of this gameplay video then. So we will carry on next time, probably do another scenario, and then we'll get into the game proper and see if we can build our business up. So if you've enjoyed the video, once again, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. And as I said, I'll put a link round about now for the tutorials on a Train Life Railway Simulator. And thanks very much for watching. If I've not already said that, I think I have, and we'll catch you on the next one, guys. Alright, so bye for now.